From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your morning update.
Ants Meats and Grocery is much more than a grocery store. We carry a full line of quality meats, local and organic vegetables, and a large variety of fish, Green Mountain Smart Control pellet grills, and a full deli case of sandwiches and side dishes.
Well, today is the day, and it's the Turtle Bay Caffeinate for a Cause. Of course, it's being put on by Dutch Bros. It's going to be, of course, today for Reading, the Reading locations, Anderson, and Palisadro locations as well. Now, there'll be two different times that they'll be out there. Number one, from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m., of course, for your morning commute to work. You can, of course, do your regular trip to Dutch Bros, or if you don't typically go there, but you want to caffeinate for a cause, that's a good time to go ahead and do it. They'll also be doing it later this afternoon between 2 and 4 p.m. Now, what's cool about this is, of course, proceeds will go to Turtle Bay. And Turtle Bay, the folks out at Turtle Bay will be out at different locations throughout the morning and afternoon with animals kind of going from car to car so you can kind of meet some of the animals. So it's a really great cause. I'm hoping to get out there, if not this morning, maybe this afternoon, to at least a couple of the locations. So be sure to check that out. Again, it's for today from 7 a.m. until 9 a.m. and then again for 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. All right, let's get you right to it. Here's the deal. We've got a mini heat wave that peaks today. We're going to notice it. We noticed the temperatures increase again yesterday. They're going to increase even more today before we do start to see those temperatures drop. In fact, a big drop in those temperatures, especially by the beginning of next week. And we're also looking at the potential for some rain. So with the cooler temperatures, we're beginning to reintroduce the chances for showers and, unfortunately, maybe even some thunderstorms too. So here's what it looks like. There you can see we're up to about 100 degrees or higher by the mid-afternoon hours for places like Reading. And Red Bluff, we're up to about 102, and Chico, about 98 degrees for your daytime high. All right, take a look at our planner for the mountains. And those temperatures are going to be in the upper 80s to about 90 for places like Siskiyou and Modoc County. And for the eastern mountains, we're going to be in the mid to upper 80s and even some low 90s. 90 for about Bernie and about 91 degrees for Paradise. Okay, so what's going on? Let's take a look at what's going on, first of all, with any chances for rain. And you can see, of course, for today, sunny skies, right? Then we go into Friday, guess what? Sunny skies again. No big changes in store for us there. But by Saturday, we're going to start to see some changes. All right, so we're still looking at mainly sunny skies for the valley, but look at this. We're seeing a chance for showers and thunderstorms in the mountains for Saturday. We're going to do that all over again on Sunday. Now, Monday gets a little tricky. We're starting to see a little bit of activity here off to the east. I still think there might be a chance for a cold front to pass through at least the north coast sometime Monday, giving you a chance for showers. I'm keeping that in the forecast for now, but that may change. And then another cold front that I'm watching here that'll be coming in around mid next week. But look at this, by next Thursday, so a week from basically 1 week from now, we're looking at more showers, maybe some thunderstorms, especially off to the east. So what we can take from this is, number one, don't look at this as these are the exact days that we're going to see rain. This is exactly where the rain will be. No, but what we can take from this is the fact that we're beginning to kind of transition over from the warm and dry conditions to cooler and wetter conditions in the forecast. Now, at this point, I'm not expecting a ton of rainfall overall, but at least it's going to be some much needed precipitation, especially in the higher elevations. Now, this is a new product I'm excited to bring you. It's the Fire Weather Risk. What it does, it takes a combination of the temperature, how much moisture is in the atmosphere, and the winds, puts them all together, and it gives us a risk on the fire danger itself. So as you can see today, especially on the east side of the valley, the winds may be blowing a little bit. You think about the winds we saw yesterday. They were gusting a little over 20 miles per hour from the north. Now, unfortunately, what that does is it dries things out. So not only did that dry things out for today even more, but the winds may be blowing a little bit, especially on the east side of the valley. That could give us an elevated fire risk. So we just need to be a little extra careful today to help prevent those new fires from starting. Then we go into Friday. We're seeing it elevate a little bit here, but we're not seeing as much orange here in the forecast, which means that conditions are getting better when it comes to fire conditions. All right, so let's take a look at the temperatures. There it is today. Temperatures over 100 degrees, especially for Reading, but they do start to drop, and there are those 80s pretty much for all of next week into that next weekend. And of course, this is also when we start to see some of those changes with the potential for some rain, especially in the higher elevations. All right, so for today, we've got temperatures over 100 degrees for Redding and Red Bluff. Chico, Willows, Oroville, probably closer to the upper 90s, although, it's not out of the question for Chico to maybe touch 100. And then, of course, you can see in the 80s and 90s for some of the higher elevations. So it's warming up even in the mountains, but no rain, no thunderstorms, plenty of sunshine. All right, so here's your 7-day outlook. Quite honestly, I should probably include a chance for showers even on Saturday for Mount Shasta City. I may be including that here later on today. But here you can, of course, see as we go into the afternoon, into Sunday, Monday, we're seeing those chances for showers. And then as we go to Tuesday, Wednesday, it dries out again. Okay. Then we go into El Turris and Susanville. So especially in the eastern mountains, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, drying out again by next Tuesday and Wednesday. Now, at this point, I don't anticipate any rain for the valley, but I do anticipate hot temperatures today. And then temperatures will drop again after that. We're in the upper 90s for Friday, Saturday, and back down to the mid to upper 80s by Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week.